Hello and welcome to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for the latest news, politic and important update from South Sudan and the region. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification so you never miss any of our daily report. Now let's get into today's top stories. In Juba, a heated debate has emerged after Transitional National Legislative Assembly recently endorsed four agreements with the United Arab Emirates. These agreements include visa exemption, investment cooperation, air transport services, and double taxation. However, not all lawmakers are celebrating. Parliamentarian Atim Gareng de Quick strongly criticized the move, saying the deal were rushed and served only the elite, while offering no meaningful benefit for ordinary South Sudanese citizens. Quick said, and I quote, "These agreements undermine our national interests, our fragile economy, and even our national security. South Sudan is not in a position to gamble with outdated deal drafted nearly a decade ago." He warned that the geopolitical situation in the Horn of Africa and beyond has shifted dramatically in the past 10 years, making the agreement outdated and even dangerous. He went further to call the deal elite illusions, insisting they will not improve the life of struggling South Sudanese family. Do you think these trade agreements will benefit South Sudan as a country, or are they indeed outdated? Let us know your thought in the comment section below. And remember, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to Changfied YouTube channel for more updates like this. Our second report today is President Kiir at African Climate Summit. President Salva Kiir Mayardit has left Juba for Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, where he is attending the second African Climate Summit. According to the office of the President Kiir Mayardit, Kiir will hold meeting with the fellow African leader and top Ethiopian official to discuss cooperation on climate change, regional peace, and economic integration. The summit is taking place from September 8 to 10, 2025. Is the theme implementing global climate solution, supporting Africa green development through finance. But behind the speeches and promises, challenges remain. A new report released during the summit paints a worrying picture. Africa is still suffering from limited clean energy access, poor infrastructure, mounting debt, and barrier in global trade. Back in 2023, African leaders had pledged to transform the continent into a clean energy powerhouse, with plans to increase renewable power generation from 50 gigawatt to 300 gigawatt by 2030. 2 years later, progress is slow. In his foreword to the report, Kenyan President William Ruto warned that Africans continue to face headwinds, such as high debt and limited funding for climate projects. Without strong international support, he said, Africa cannot thrive in the green energy transition. Do you believe Africa can truly become a clean energy hub for the 2030? Share your view below, and don't forget to subscribe to Changfied YouTube channel to follow every major summit that shape Africa's future. Our third story today is nursing mother killed in Pibor. Turning to Great Pibor administrative area, officials there report that a tragic raid on Saturday night left a breastfeeding mother dead and nearly 90 cattle stolen. Information Minister Jacob Wershum Juk said the army group believed to be from Kapoeta North County stormed a cattle camp in Ngoni Buma, Vertas County around 8 p.m. They killed a nursing mother and looted 89 cattle, leaving behind a helpless infant he reported. Fortunately, local youth organized a pursuit intercepting the raider before they crossed into eastern Equatoria. All the stolen cattle were eventually recovered. You condemned the attack and urged the eastern Equatoria authorities to prevent further cross-border violence. However, the commissioner of Capoeiranos County, David Naye, denied the allegation, saying his community was not involved in the incident. A sad reminder of the human cause of cattle raid in South Sudan, may peace prevail. Deadly attack on fishing island in Jonglei. In Jonglei State, another incident has been reported. According to Judge Arab Judge, the commissioner of Twitch East County, army men stormed a fishing island known as Langhirli Sunday morning. The attack happened around 4:30 a.m. in the Sud wetland on the border between Twitch East and Du counties. 3 people, including a woman, were killed, 4 others were seriously injured, and 11 residents remain missing. Commissioner Judge said this is not the first such attack on Lang Island in 2023. A similar raid left 3 people dead. The motive behind this weak incident is still unclear, but local authorities are calling for urgent intervention to prevent a repeated cycle of violence. Another tragic chapter in Jonglei's story of insecurity. Finally, in Juba County, disturbing report of land grabbing and violence have reached the National Parliament. MP Festo Lemi Sominda presented a document signed by 3 Lado chiefs accusing army men in uniform, SSPDF army, along with some politicians, of forcefully taking over ancestral land. The chief alleged that homes have been burned, family displaced, and residents subject to horrific abuses. According to the report, 3 young girls were raped, one of them to death. At least 10 people have been killed, 7 men and 3 women. The Lado chief pleaded with the National Assembly for immediate action. However, the Speaker Jemanunu Kumba told the lawmaker that Parliament cannot directly handle the matter. Instead, she said the issue should be addressed by the security sector and other government bodies. Kumba confirmed she had written back to the chief advising them on the legal and administrative steps to follow seeking justice. Today, September 9, heavy tension is building in Malakal, Apanal state after a violent clash this morning between members of the South Sudan People Defense Forces and police officer deployed from Barigizal. These police were sent, according to eyewitness account, the police were sent to Malakal for frontline deployment. Again, forces loyal to Nuer spiritual leader Makwaitud. However, the police reportedly refused to obey SSPDF order to move to the front line in PG County, where Makwait forces are advancing. The standoff escalated into violence, leaving 1 police officer dead and 2 others injured. Sources in Malakal say the SSPDF is now searching for the remaining police officer who resisted orders, with plan to arrest them and forcefully send them to the front line. Meanwhile, Makwaitud continued to call on President Salva Kiir Mayardit to release detained opposition leader Dr. Riek Machar as a step toward peace. So far, there has been no official response from the president. With rising fear in Malakal, many residents now worry that Makwait forces could soon launch an attack on the town if the political deadlock continues. And that brings us to the end of today's news roundup. We cover a lawmaker opposition to UAE trade deal, United Arab Emirates, President Kiir participation in the African Climate Summit in Ethiopia, the tragic killing of nursing mother in Pibor, a deadly raid on a fishing island in Jonglei, an allegation of land grabbing violence in Juba County, and the continued advancement of Nuer spiritual leader Makwaitud. If you found this update informative, please subscribe to Changfied YouTube channel, like this video and share it with others who want to stay update on South Sudan and the region. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay informed, and see you in our next broadcast. Thank you. Bye-bye.